Howdy, folks. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Sorry about running a bit late here. Got things kind of twisted up in my head. I thought I hit the go live button on my broadcast thing here, and I didn't. So there we go. All right. Things happen. Well, first and foremost, I want to let you know, stay tuned to the end of this broadcast because I got a special announcement that has to deal with next week because we won't be coming live at our normal time next week. All right, so let's get right into a subject that is very near and dear to most soldiers' hearts, coffee. Let's talk about it. So, coffee has a lot of antioxidants in it, all right? Well, a lot of people, there's been discussions on whether or not coffee is actually good for you. You know, is it a beneficial thing or is it harmful and addictive? Well, like a lot of things, I guess, too much of a good thing is a bad thing. So yeah, you can cause yourself problems with it. But used in moderation, most studies have found that it's beneficial. So what kind of benefits and stuff have they found? Well, you know, it's been linked to reduced risk of type 2 diabetes, liver disease, and Alzheimer's. I will be providing a link in the comments to where I've got a lot of this information. One of the biggest things about it, though, is that it has a really impressive content of powerful antioxidants. And, you know, a lot of people are like, what's an antioxidant? I hear about it all the time, but why do I need it? Man, I just really love being able to have a guilt-free cafe mocha. Well, specifically the antioxidant that it's I think that it's highest in is, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Well, yeah, I will. Hydrocinamic acid. And it also has polyphenols in it. Now, what hydrocinamic acid is it's an antioxidant that neutralizes free radicals, okay? And free radicals are these kind of like damaged cells or atoms in your body that run around and they bounce around and they cause all kinds of problems. So this antioxidants basically help to neutralize these free radicals, and that the benefits that you have, it reduces inflammation. It's going to help slow the signs and symptoms of aging, something that, you know, as you get older, you know, you 20-year-olds probably aren't really worried about that. Those of us that are over 50, yeah, it's something that comes into our mind. So the hydrocinamic acids are helping to neutralize those free radicals. Now, the polyphenols, here's another cool thing about these. They help reduce a number of conditions like heart disease and type 2 diabetes. You guys hear me talk about type 2 diabetes a lot. And that's because I'm a type 2 diabetic. So a lot of the things that I am learning about and how to live a healthier life with type 2 diabetes, I'm sharing with you guys. So coffee can help prevent some of that. Now, one of the interesting things that I found is that in the Western diet, in the Western world, 79% of the dietary antioxidants that people are getting are coming from beverages such as tea and coffee. So, yeah. I love this stuff. I just got my new coffee and I'm loving it. Mount Cabin stuff is so good. Coffee drinkers have about a 23 to 50% lower risk of type 2 diabetes. And the cool thing is that, you know, you're reducing that risk by up to about 7% per cup that you have. So that is pretty awesome if you ask me. And drinking coffee has been linked to longer lifespans and a lower risk of premature death. Now, what all does this mean? Well, it means that there's a lot of healthy things from having your cup of coffee. Now, if you're loading it down with a whole bunch of artificial sweeteners, if you're loading it down with a whole bunch of chemicals from artificial creamers and that kind of stuff, you're negating some of that because you're putting in a lot of stuff that has potentially harmful effects to you. Now, it's using regular sugar, using a natural sweetener. That's better than using an artificial sweetener. But here's the thing is, though, is when we're talking about trying to reduce your risk of type 2 diabetes, extra sugar isn't really the best way to go. So a lot of these benefits are based on drinking black coffee. Okay. Now, I know a lot of people don't like black coffee. If it's really good coffee that's made right, I enjoy black coffee. If it's just average coffee, or if it's Army mess hall coffee, which always seem to have this ultra bitter, dark, just like the souls of the NCOs that make it. It can you find yourself wanting to help it chill out a little bit. So yeah. So be careful what you add to your coffee is kind of where I'm going with this. There's a lot of different things that you can add to your coffee that will give you that cream and sweetness that you may be looking for. So just be mindful of that. And, and with all things, moderation is the key. If you drink too much of a good thing, you can still cause damage to your body. So enjoying, couple, 3 cups of coffee probably isn't that big a deal. Now I will say that when I was on active duty, I had a fairly severe coffee habit. And by severe, I mean by noon, I had typically consumed at least 2 pots worth of coffee. Typically 1 pot of coffee before I even had PT in the morning. And then I had another one between, breakfast and lunch. So yeah, I was a very heavy coffee drinker when I was in the Army. Of course, I was also loading it down with sugar and all kinds of other stuff. And that may be part of what led me to having type 2 diabetes. So again, be mindful of what you're adding to it, but the beverage in and of itself has a lot of beneficial aspects to it. I have found a way to enjoy a diabetic friendly, guilt-free cafe mocha. If you're someone who likes to have chocolate in your coffee. I know when I was out in the field, when I was younger, and calories and stuff didn't matter as much. I had the instant coffee stuff that came in the MREs. I always loved it when I got the packet that had the hot chocolate in it, because I'd take the hot chocolate and that instant coffee, mix it together with some hot water, and that was not bad for a cafe mocha in the field. So there, yeah. Getting used to doing these lives has been a bit of a trick. And I've had to grow in some confidence, and I've had to grow a little bit in being able to, get out here and do these things. Now, next week, like I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, we're not going to be going live on Wellness Wednesday at our normal time. And let me double check it here before I give you the wrong one. Yes, it'll be 10:30 Central. And part of the reason is that I have a special guest that's joining me. Her name is Joy Farley. She's a good friend of mine. She's an entrepreneur. She's a personal coach, and she's a leader of a really awesome group of ladies known as the Joyful Entrepreneurs. Joy will be joining us from Marietta, Ohio. And we adjusted the time a little bit to be able to accommodate her very busy schedule. She's graciously making some time to join us. So, got to be a little bit flexible here. But I'm really excited to have her. We're going to be talking about confidence and how that applies to wellness, and how wellness helps you build your confidence. So that's going to be a very interesting discussion. I'm really looking forward to that. And that's pretty much what I have for you guys today. So if you are watching this on Facebook, do me a favor, follow me so that way you can get notifications when I'm doing my lives and other information that I'm sharing and stuff out there. And please comment on the video. If you're seeing this live, drop a live in the comments. If you're seeing this on replay, drop a hashtag replay there in the videos, comments on Facebook. And if you're catching this on my new YouTube channel, please like and subscribe, because really could use the subscribers, because apparently you get benefits the more subscribers you get. So I'm going to continue to crank out some content for you folks. That way you can share it, and hopefully you're getting some benefit from all of this. So in the meantime, though, folks, peace, love, and photography. And remember, everything can make a beautiful image, including you. You guys have a great afternoon, and reach out for the stars, man. Bye.